I believe that everybody has a story, everybody has an experience that is worth saying, and we're not as often given these opportunities to speak on them.
What is one piece of advice or wisdom you would give to a large group of people?
Oh my goodness. You might be here for a while.
Oh. Wow. Oh wow. Okay.
What is one piece of advice or wisdom you would give to a large group of people?
I would say that just to, as corny as it sounds, to be yourself.
Everyone has, I guess, different hobbies and interests and like little quirky things about them, and I would just tell them to embrace that. I know that for me, for a long time, I kind of didn't want to be myself because other people didn't like that. And I would just say embrace it. Embrace what makes you different. Embrace what makes you unique. Whether that be like liking a certain kind of music or like, I don't know, wanting to have a nose ring. Like, it's just, I don't know. Embrace what makes you stand out from the crowd.
I've always tried to think of myself as being a generally positive person. That's something that I've strived for a couple years now, is that, you know, things can always happen in your life that can get you down and that can really put you in a slump or just really, really be bad at times. But that's something that I've been struggling with, especially in the past month, because I have been in that slump, and I've just been constantly trying to find things, whether it be from my friends or something I'm passionate in my work. Constantly trying to find what makes you happy and focusing on that instead of what is bringing you down.
Everyone puts up walls and everyone puts up masks and everyone decides to try and be, you know, kind of like an ideal self in front of others or even by yourself. But when you're true to yourself and when you break down those walls, that's when you truly get to your potential, your abilities, your likes, your dislikes. You decide to be honest with yourself, and that can be a really beautiful and really intense moment in your life, but it can really lead to great heights.
And I can remember when I was in first year, you know, thinking of all these things, and I remember thinking, is this all going to be worth it? And I remember feeling all these insecurity about that. Like, will I ever? Am I really missing out with partying with my friends, or just, you know, instead of going to these meetings or going to these interviews, and am I, instead of trying to pursue those things, am I missing out? And that worried me in first year. And I think even just now, for you going second year, going to third year, I remember thinking, all I want is just that one opportunity to do what I really love doing, and really having that faith in myself and believing that I am capable of doing it. Because I think we all, to a certain extent, we all kind of value and seek some sort of validation just within ourselves, and just to have that sort of comfort within ourselves and say, you know, I have something to offer this world, I have something to say, and I have something to contribute. And that was something that was really hard for me.
I just tried, even if I just had to lock myself in my room for a while just to remind myself that it's okay that you like the things that you like. And even now, coming into fourth year, I've kind of developed into a very different person than what I was in high school and in first year. And I finally feel comfortable in being myself. I think that Queens has helped a lot in that.
Biggest piece of advice is to know yourself. Really know yourself, and in that process, you learn, you listen. You'll fall and you'll fail and you'll cry. You'll be angry. You'll be very emotional, and all these things, as overwhelming it can be, is okay. That's the biggest thing. I think when you go through life, you go through a lot of experiences where you're growing up so much, emotionally, mentally, physically. You are always trying to redefine or make sure that it's consistent, who you are is consistent. So I think knowing yourself is huge. It's huge.